meteorologist Danny Beckstrom is standing by at the start of the marathon. Danny, quick question for you. Have you seen Pete Davidson yet or Colin Jost or Wu-Tang out there?
You're naming all Staten Island's greatest? Is that what you're doing right now? No, trust me. If I had seen Pete Davidson out here, you would have heard about it by now, Pedro. No, but we do have quite a few athletes already out here lining up, trying to stay warm, trying to get ready. Of course, the marathon starting in just over an hour now. We're at the starting line, the base of the Verrazano Bridge. And, you know, Ryan mentioned this a second ago. I was so impressed with his weather knowledge. On Halloween, we tied a record high of 81. We have another day with record highs expected as we move into the middle of the coming week. So the fact that the marathon lands in the middle of these two record events with perfect conditions today, I mean, the luck is just on our side. I know these athletes are really relieved to see a forecast. It's not going to make this feat any more difficult. Right now, 41 degrees in Central Park. That's the finish line. Feeling like mid-30s with this light wind. The breeze isn't all that noticeable, but any bit of a wind does make a big difference when the air temperature is in the low 40s. And that's what we're seeing across the 5 boroughs right now. On Staten Island, we're at 40 degrees, but low 40s for the Bronx, for Queens, for Brooklyn, and these runners headed to all 5 boroughs today, of course. As we zoom out, some 20s north and west of the city. We're in the 30s in Bridgeport, White Plains, and Belmar. So it's a cold start to the day across the board with this light breeze. But the wind isn't going to be a major factor in the forecast. It stays fairly light heading into this afternoon as the sky stays sunny. So clear conditions, quiet conditions, and yes, cold, but cold is what we like to hear when, at least for those that are about to run 26.2 miles, right? Our highs today make their way to the mid-50s, a touch below normal, a touch below yesterday, but really in a great range for those that are working hard today. Sky stays sunny, conditions stay clear and quiet as we move overnight into tomorrow morning, but a few more clouds in the mix for tomorrow. Your Monday is just as cool. Our temperatures are capped in the 50s, but it'll look a little different with a few more clouds in the mix. Here's that race planner for today. It begins at 8 o'clock this morning. We expect air temperature in the mid-40s as the elite runners are lining up at 8 o'clock. By about 11 a.m., we're close to 50, and then our highs, as I mentioned, in the mid-50s. So if you're a spectator, yeah, you got to layer up. It's chilly out here. But again, for the runners, that's the group I'm trying to keep happy today, these temperatures are right around the range that we like to see them. Marvelous for the marathon. Sun and just a few fair weather clouds today. Not seeing a cloud out here this morning. Seasonably cool with those highs in the mid-50s. Tonight, mostly clear and seasonably chilly. Tomorrow, temperatures cap out in the 50s again with a few more clouds in the mix. We could hit the 60-degree plus mark for our western suburbs, but the city will probably cap it in the upper 50s for your Monday. And then we have another round of record warmth on the way. Election day, we top out in the 70s. Wednesday, we're looking at a forecast high of 78. That should beat the standing daily high temperature record, which was set back in 2022. So yeah, Pedro and Tony, we are just feeling so lucky that today's forecast really cooperated for these runners, because if it were a couple days ago or a couple days from now, they'd be dealing with record heat, and that would be downright dangerous for the incredible accomplishment that 50,000 people are about to make today. I'm really happy that the temperatures are going to cooperate.
Yeah, perfect. And you know what, Danny? Unfortunately, if I was one of those runners that's sitting behind you right now, that would be just enough time for me to decide that I probably need to pack it up and go home.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Too much time thinking about it.
Hey, good luck, guys. Are you guys ready to go?
Look at her making
They're way more excited than I would be.
You know, I'm telling you. All right, thank you, Danny. We'll be right back.
Pride of New York right now, Mondaire Jones.